Hey everybody, it is Sunday night. I'm tired. Nice long weekend hanging out with my son. He went straight to bed tonight, which is awesome. But it's about a little after 9 right now. Well, it's Sunday night, which means I have to pack everything I sold over the weekend. Got 16 things. I'm happy with that. 16 things all this weekend. For a total of $2,077.25. Wish all weekends were that good. So if you want to hang out with me for a bit while I pack and ship some stuff, here I am. Maybe I'll teach you something you didn't know. Maybe I'll teach you something a little differently. Maybe I won't teach you anything at all. So my basement is kind of a disorganized mess right now, and I apologize, but I had it looking pretty good a couple weeks ago, but all my boxes are all kind of just thrown in a pile, and I'm down to the last little bit of bubble wrap over there. So, yeah, I know. But I know where everything's at. I noticed a lot of people like to source boxes, packaging, etc. from dumpsters, people's garbage, whatever. That's fine. I have nothing against that. I've done it in the past myself. It really comes down to how much do you value your time when you do that? Because you're driving around, you're looking for the stuff, you're using gas money. Could you better apply that time towards something else? Could that time be more useful to you doing something else? For the longest time, I've used Uline, and I would show up with my box truck and spend $700-800 on supplies, maybe 3 times a year. Just recently, I discovered a place a little closer to my house called Packaging Price. They seem to be about 30% cheaper than Uline on average, which is kind of nice. Their bubble wrap it's not the same quality, but it's close. It's close enough to where I'm not like, ugh, this is garbage, So far so good with them. But I've had a couple really good storage lockers in the past year or so that had a large amount of boxes in them. I've got a lot of boxes right now. I've got enough boxes to last me a few years probably. So that was a nice hit. I think the one I paid I think it was like $200 for, and it was like an 8x20 container, and 2/3 of it was boxes, all different sizes. So that was a nice hit. Because it's all stuff I'm going to use, so that saved me quite a bit of money. Remember one time about 7-8 years ago, I bought a lot of packing supplies at a business liquidation auction. I bought all their packing supplies for like $100. Cases and cases of clear tape. What do you call it? Gummed tape. This kind for the tape dispenser. But I think I spent like $100 in a whole lot, and I'm still using stuff from that lot. I didn't have to start buying the gummed tape until about 2 years ago. Let's put it that way. I was giving the clear packaging tape away to friends left and right. So I'm still finding clear packaging tape from that auction. So it was pretty unreal. So I got lucky in a couple instances. But what I'd like to mention is the stuff that you sell and the stuff that you're sending out into the world, it's honestly a direct reflection of who you are as a seller. You know, whether it be on eBay or on Etsy or, you know, any of the other platforms. I only stick with eBay. That's just me, how I've always done it. I've tried other things. I just like eBay. It's honestly a direct reflection of who you are and how much you care. So if you bought a $200 clock on eBay and it shows up in a used pizza box with grease stains on it, are you going to be impressed by the packing job? No, you aren't. If you spend $200 on a clock and it shows up in a nice new fresh box with nicely taped seams and nice packing, you're going to notice that. You're going to notice the extra care that someone took into, you know, taking care of your item. So, you know, just show some pride. You know, a little bit goes a long way. It really does. I'm in hundreds of groups on Facebook, hundreds of them. Vintage audio groups, automotive groups, just you name it. I'm in there. Mid-century modern groups, and I cringe when I see people post pictures of their horrible packing jobs of items they bought online, and it's just I shake my head like I'd be embarrassed. You know, and those are the sellers that give the rest of us a bad name. It sucks. It really does, because people don't often remember when stuff was packed correctly. They only remember when it was packed badly, unfortunately. But every so often you get that one message. Somebody messages you, "Hey, awesome job on packaging. I'm so happy." Blah blah blah. You know, it feels good. It does. People do notice it. Well, I figure I'll show you some of the things that sold for me this weekend. Maybe give you guys some ideas on what kind of stuff you can source. Doesn't hurt, right? Well, I got this BBE Green Screamer Guitar Effects pedal. Don't remember where I got it from. It was out of a storage unit. It was in my warehouse. Long since made my money on it. Sold for $59.95 with free shipping, because that falls into the category of it's small, it's lightweight, it's not going to cost me much to ship. Number two, got Skyrim game guide. I had this on eBay for a while. Came out of a unit well over a year ago. $25, free shipping. And it'll go media mail, so it's gonna cost $3-4 to ship. If that, it's pretty heavy, but got Mage: The Awakening core rulebook. Couldn't tell you anything about Mage: The Awakening, but I got $29.95 out of it, free shipping. So I like Mage: The Awakening now. John Deere Operator's Manual. You could find these at garage sales all the time for $1 or $2 a piece. Always commands decent money, or almost always. Another $29.95, free shipping. That's good money. What else we got? This guy. It is hazard light switch, and they have the door lock and unlock switches out of a Mercedes-Benz SLK 280. Came out of a storage unit. $34.95 free shipping. These surprised me. I thought these were going to do pretty good, because the last couple sets I sold, I think I got 80 or 90 bucks a set for them. You ready for it? This is depressing. $26. Whoever bought these, whether you're watching me or not, great deal. You should easily get $20 each for these at like an antique booth, or just selling them back on eBay. This guy is Salt Creek Sports Car Club grill badge. I was a little surprised by that, because I had 6 or 7 of those originally. I didn't even know I still had that one left. But let me find them in here. $62.01 at an auction. So that was a good sell. These both went to the same buyer at auction. $18.50 plus shipping and $18.50 plus shipping. This is a lot of 2. That's one, but it's literally just empty cardboard boxes. It's funny because most people throw that kind of stuff out. Even when they're cleaning out units, they see that and it's empty. What am I going to do with it? They throw it out. Don't throw it out. Look it up. You might be surprised. I once sold an empty crushed popcorn bucket from the 1960s for over $600 on eBay. Everybody's laughing. It was crushed, but it had all the monsters around it, like Frankenstein and the Swamp Thing, the Wolfman. It was cool. Like, it was amazing somebody saved that. Don't discredit anything. You see something that looks like garbage, but it's cool looking, like somebody might somewhere think that they would pay money for it. Look it up. Try to list it. Doesn't hurt. Next, we've got this Minox. Am I saying that right? It's a sub-miniature spy camera. Made in Germany. How do I do this? Can't remember how to do this. Oh, there we go. Is that cool or what? It's funny, I was watching an episode of Chips last night, right after this sold, and Baker on Chips pulled one of these out of his pocket to take a picture. I couldn't believe it. It was like 5 minutes after this thing sold on eBay. What did this sell for? I can't remember. I did all right. $61. So, sub-miniature spy camera. I got $61 out of it. That came out of the collection of stuff, the building full stuff I bought. So, these are fender trim and ornaments from a 1958 Buick. Found them in a unit a few years ago. Forgot I had them. Threw them on eBay. Got 20 bucks for them. I'm happy with that. I don't care. This is a new old stock GM mirror for a 1978 Cutlass. New old stock, never used. I think I got $119.95 for that. It's free shipping. Yeah, $119.95 with free shipping. Couldn't tell you where I got it from. Had it forever. Pulled it off a shelf, threw it on eBay, and I think I listed it about a week and a half ago. So it's just unreal how much money I have just sitting around. I just got to get off my butt and list it. This came off probably the same shelf. It's a oil cooler for a GM Duramax diesel. That was a pretty good sell. That sold for $179.99 with free shipping. All profit to me. I'm happy. I think there's one more thing. You'll laugh. I had this battery charger brand new in the box. think I paid $100 for it. Brand new in the box. It's a Associated battery charger. If you ever see Associated brand battery chargers and they're cheap, buy them. They're worth money. This one's brand new in the box. I got it is a model 6002B, B as in boy. I got $725 for that. Because my profit margin was so good on it, did free shipping. It'll probably cost me $70-80 to ship it, depending where it's going. So I should easily clear $500 off that when it's all said and done. So I'm happy. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I sold this weekend. I have everything except the battery charger here, unfortunately. So it is what it is. I'll get this stuff packed up and I'll show you how I pack up all these things. So see you in a bit. So unfortunately, I don't have any of my boxes here. Do I know? I'll have to get some more from the warehouse. I don't have any more of my book boxes here. So I'm gonna have to do the next best thing on this. It's not something I usually like doing. I love these padded mailers. They really do come in handy. A lot of people just use the Mylar bags. I don't like those. They don't really offer much protection. I usually do something like this. If I don't have the box handy, I just fold it over. Good. And then what I'll do, use my tripod here, and there we go, that'll work. What I do, not enough people do, is tape the ends. So you have to remember that these aren't just going to be handled by human beings, they're going to be sent through machines, sent through conveyor belts, and through, you know, so you really can't have anything sticking out on them that's going to catch and potentially rip and tear the package open. Even though this has you know, the sticky side to seal it, sticky flap, I don't know what to call it. It's good to throw some tape in that seam too, a little bit of extra security, and good to go. I mean, that one's pretty solid. It's not gonna flex the shipping. So this is a slightly different story because it's flexible. Are you sure I can just throw it in the envelope? But you know, I don't like that. That's not. Yes, Other people might think that's okay. I don't agree with that. So what I end up doing is find here. I take cardboard. Just showing you on this. I gotta cut something to fit. But so simple. You keep some scrap cardboard around. Actually, this will probably work. And real simple. Real simple. That should actually work. Keep some scrap cardboard around. Just add some rigidity to it. That way, when it's getting bumped around on the conveyor belts and just in general, it's going to stay pretty solid. See? Now, it's not going to bend anymore. I assure you, if you really, go all balls out on it like the Incredible Hulk, you could get it to bend, but that's like a night and day difference. So, yeah, just put some thought into when you ship stuff. Think to yourself, if I received this book thrown in an envelope, would I be upset? If the answer is yes, then you're probably doing it the wrong way. Now this, can you put this safely in an envelope? What do you think? No, it's not going to happen. I buy stuff off eBay too, and I shake my head when some things show up in a Mylar bag with, studs sticking out of them and pieces falling out, and I can't believe that people actually think Mylar bags are acceptable for metal objects, large objects, boxy objects. It blows my mind. This, I absolutely love the gum tape dispensers. So, it seems like a good sized box, right? Yeah? Wrong. Cut it down. Easy way with boxes, cut them down. See if you can go off the flaps, flap size, cut them down. We fold it to the inside of the box, but show you here. Use the flap as a guide. Just cut alongside the length of the flap. If I'm lucky, this should be able to go first class. And then what do you do to fold it down? Simply fold the flap down. Then knock another couple of ounces off the box. Cut the excess off. And you already have a guide on where to cut it. Probably cringing watching me do that. When you ship something like this that has a very good chance of shipping first class, this does make a difference sometimes. I cut this off. This weighs 1 ounce exactly. Not only did you save an ounce doing that, you probably saved another ounce worth of packing material. So I potentially shaved 2 ounces off this box. still ample packing to ship this item. So let's say I shave 2 ounces off. This weighs 10.6 ounces. So if I go to ship your next item, see, that's what I mean. Get memos in here. Hello, thanks for making this fantastic badge available. As a longtime car badge collector, I'll really enjoy, admire, and appreciate this great item, and so thanks again for everything. Best regards, Rob G. I love to get messages like that. I absolutely love them. This guy is ecstatic about getting this badge. That's awesome. That makes all of this worthwhile. That really makes me happy. Anywho, so here, I already had the dimensions in 6x6x3, which this is, and I had it at 13 ounces. Wow, I guessed that pretty close. What did I weigh this at? 10.6. It would have weighed 13 if I left the box, bigger with more packing. So at that rate, it was $5.12. So if I change it to 11 ounces with all the same dimensions, it's $4 even now. Saved $1.12. That adds up. It really does. So little bit here and there really adds up, especially when you offer free shipping on stuff. That could have been, if this was a free shipping item, that's an extra $1.12 out of your pocket. When it's all said and done, you do that 10 times, that's $11. You do that 100 times, that's $110. It adds up. So it's little tips and tricks like that help you save money, help you make more money. I almost forgot about my most favorite thing that sold this weekend. A fire bell that you may have seen in one of my earlier videos that I found in the one of the boxes from my building buyout. I was figuring $250, maybe $300, put it up for auction. It's all for $430. That was the final high bid. So that was a nice little find. Sorry, Pete, you weren't getting the fire bell. This is the kind of stuff I like to focus on selling. So, especially on auction. So, I'm gonna get this packed up and ready to go. It's the last item of the night. Got everything else packed up. Ready to go out in the morning. It's 11:41 p.m. So, get this taken care of, and I'm going to work towards getting to bed myself. So, hope somebody learned something tonight. I'd like to think somebody did. So, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, etc., etc. I really do want to thank everybody for all the support. It's been fun so far. It really has. I'm thinking about doing a giveaway. I'm almost at that 500 mark. If I could hit that 500 mark, subscribers, I think I'd like to do something. So, if you haven't already subscribed, now's your chance. My end goal is obviously get to that 1,000 subscriber mark, and beyond, of course. So, thanks again. Good night.